Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekly reading from September 16th through the 22nd, 2024. This is for Taurus. Last shuffle coming out for Taurus. Let's see what's going on. Taurus, what we have is planning and action. We have fear. This tells me that there is a level of fear that is not your own being projected onto you. So this week you may start to identify the fact that your fears are not your own. Okay, like when you're starting to make plans, anytime you're starting to take actions, you feel like whatever you do may lead to disaster. That is not your feelings. Those aren't your feelings. That's someone else's. The spirit wants you to say things with conviction. I can't make this up. Listen, you need to say things with conviction and then act accordingly, because the fear is so, the thing is like the things that you think that could happen, the fears that you have are introduced to you, given to you, seemingly in the guise of a gift. Okay, in the guise of like, I just care about you, so I just want to tell you. I just think you should know, kind of vibe. Also, Spirit wants you to know that these are things that are so much smaller than the things that you're undertaking. Okay, you've got to stop saying that you're trying or you're working on something. Instead, say, I'm on my way, I'm there, I'm going to do it, I can do it, kind of thing. Okay, so we have planning an action, Knight of Swords, Empress, Eight of Pentacles, and Seven of Swords. They're telling me that believing, you're believing, golly, you're believing that you're a work in progress, which is true. We're all a work in progress. But you've got to stop believing that about yourself to the degree where it's like, well, I'm a work in progress, so therefore I can never be or I cannot do so, like whatever it is you're trying to do. You may feel, you may not feel healthy or something, and they're saying that that's all mental. It's coming from your fears. The Lovers and Page of Cups, you may half step on the things that you feel that like called to do, your soul's urge, right? Your desires, the divine, like some kind of divine messages coming in. You may not trust them because you feel they may be small compared to the voice, like the voice of your intuition, right? May be small in comparison to what um, the lies you may tell yourself. The things that Spirit wants you to really say are things like, I am becoming a better version of myself every day. Like, to say that, right? No matter what, I'm progressing. Even if it's small, it could be 1% effort put into something is still better than zero. That you're filled with energy, overflowing with joy. And they want you to release all fear, guilt, anger, that you're safe and you're at peace with the process of your life. You need to be saying those types of things because the fear is so small, but it's able to penetrate into the heart. And I don't know why. They're saying that you may be saying things like, I'm trying, I mean, I'm doing my best. But you may be saying it in a way that's unbecoming of what you really, what's true. Um, they want you to, they're saying you're protected. For one, you are truly protected, right? But there's some things coming towards you that, like this, whatever this is, the fear, the voice, that this gift or this whatever offer, this message that came to you, it seems like it's nasty, like nice nasty commentary or something. That's like the things that you're choosing to do. They want you to feel afraid to do it. They want you to be afraid to answer a call, a soul's urge or something here. You're protected, but it's also important for you to say, get thee behind me, kind of thing. You know what I mean? get get thee hence, dark spirit, or whatever the heck, because that's what I'm seeing here. Angels of the Four Directions. I literally didn't look at this until just now, which is funny. King of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Yes to that. Yes, yes. These are archangels. Typically, archangels Raphael and Uriel. Doesn't have to be those angels. These could be the angels over the months of um, May or April or May, depending on when you were born. And also, it could be over the primarily over the sign of Taurus or any of your other placements. any angel, actually, there's so many, and I think I've said this many times, there's so many angels. There's not just so like, you know, 10 big angels and that's it. These archangels have, I hate to use the word legion, right, because it's always associated with the dark side of something, but they have armies of angels. Okay, their army is mighty. They have so many that do every little thing. You think of the angels that created the body. There were angels over every aspect of your fingers, like, you know what I mean. So each one did something in your hand, each one did something on your head, right? I placed that the 10,000th and so hair on their head in the back, and you know what I mean. There's so many that you could think of a name and look it up if you can, right? I have only a few books on that, but there's so many that there's probably none that are even recorded. You need to trust your intuition on that, okay? And know that they're trying to stop a certain thought process. They're trying to help you release a baggage, a mental baggage that you're carrying that is not accurate. It's not true. These are things that you may tell yourself that are not true, right? They want you to understand that what you seek is seeking you, what you're looking for: peace, prosperity, um, of course, good health, right? Clarity, mental clarity, all that's seeking you. It's looking for you too, as you're looking for it. So, the middle of the week, you might find yourself saying, um, I know that that's what I want, but there's a but always, right? The universe totally supports every thought you choose to think and to believe. You need to understand that as well, and that you are a very mindful person at all times and live only within each moment that you have. You really, you do. The fear and worry may come from forward thinking. Where am I headed next? What's going to happen tomorrow? What's going to happen next week? You know, you need to release all negative thoughts of the past and all the worries of your future. You truly do. That's something here that they're saying for you. Now you have the Seven of Wands with the King of Swords, and yeah, and for discovery, you're going to discover that a lot of your thoughts are counter to what you are going towards, or counter to what you believe. You're going by the end of the week, you may find that a lot of the, like, there's a mental ninja in there, and it was offered to you. It was offered in the form of good news, and so this I digress a little, but it's not truly. If you There's a few texts that speak of the mind and how our mind is truly a companion, right? Which would imply that it's like a frequency, and sometimes like a radio frequency, and you can tune into certain stations. And there's a station that uh, may have said a word you recognize, and then you listened and it's telling you things to kind of uh, to keep you from going on the path that you're on, to make you feel afraid of something that's innately in you, a gift that you have. Don't follow that gift. Follow follow the sound of my voice, and the sound of my voice is telling you that you are not enough yet. You're not good enough yet. You haven't done what you need to do. You don't even have any conviction about what you're doing. You don't even believe, so why would you follow? There's some weird voice in there telling you BS. And spirit wants you to turn around, call on your angels for assistance, to fight against it. Show me what is true. Okay, that kind of thing. Show me what is true then. Because if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, even though I feel it deep in my spirit, if I'm starting to feel fear about something that I'm naturally guided towards, show me what is the truth. you know I'm so sorry. I'm getting on my horse here and riding, but this here is, like, I need to check and see where Taurus is in my chart, because I felt a resonance to this one. But um, throughout this week, you're going to have somewhat of a come to spirit moment, whatever you would like to call this, come to Jesus moment, whatever you would like to call it, right? Whatever it is that you're ascribing to, like, no, I'm coming down, I'm kneeling in front of uh, a higher power, the Father of all, or the all, or the universe or whatever, that, my angels, whoever that you feel is calling towards you to come before and say, I know that what I'm looking for is looking for me. And keep that in your spirit, keep that in your mind, right, to protect yourself, because I see something needling in to create fear and doubt in your path. And I have to put that there, because this is making no sense to me. They're giving me protection for you, that we're protecting you, but you got to protect you now too. Like we're joining forces. You're that powerful. Or you could be dealing with another Taurus or a Libra. We have Gemini here. Those are the main signs. We also have Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So you could be a Taurus Gemini cusp dealing with a Gemini Cancer cusp. We have Scorpio Libra cusp, or Aquarius Pisces cusp you could be dealing with. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.